on.
Welcome everyone to another A&B Convos Wrestling Edition. Thank you guys for joining the conversation. I am A, and with me as always,
B, baby.
So let's get right into it. Monday Night Raw was okay. I mean,
It's all right.
honestly, I thought it was a little better last week, but
Yeah, for
right
sure.
out of the gate, I will tell you this much. I do miss Sheamus, but I love the fact that Cesaro still represents the bar. But I got to tell you, his aggression game is through the roof. Really, really enjoying it. Really loved that match that he had. But I also hated it because I feel no way Jose is a better athlete than they're allowing him to be. And he's really no more than just the conga line guy. So I hate to see him get beat down like that. But
True story.
again, Cesaro, great job. Now, I'll tell you another segment or segments that I do enjoy. Again, WWE, you really turn it around. It's a 24/7 championship.
For sure.
You know what? The two guys I think are the funniest, which is really an interesting thing to say, but they carry the 24/7 title belt really, really well.
Yeah.
Drake Maverick and R-Truth, I can't get enough of it. It is a fantastic laugh break. Laugh break! So, all in all, good deal.
Yeah, they had an intergender match, which was odd because the first person to win was eliminated. So you're like, congratulations, you're out. So that was a little weird. But then they stayed out there anyway to support their men, but they weren't in the fight. And then Becky, of course, had a little side interaction, which you know, promoting this week's pay-per-view. But I mean, it was odd, but
Yeah,
it was fine.
It was a little odd. I'll tell you what was odd, though. Rey Mysterio coming back, he was injured at the hands of Samoa Joe, and in his promo beat the doctor's predictions for how long it would take him to come back. And, you know, here's the thing. Rey Mysterio's been a professional wrestler for years. He's been in the WWE for years. One of the best guys around, but of course also one of the smallest. And he came back, issued an open challenge to anybody in the back, and for whatever reason, it was decided Bobby Lashley would be the guy. So right now you've got Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman going at it as two of the toughest, biggest, strongest guys that WWE has to offer, and he comes out to go against really one of the smallest, and Ray catches a beatdown. And I gotta tell you, I didn't see the point. I didn't see the point of Bobby Lashley coming out there. It didn't elevate him at all. And because that's my thing, you never have somebody who's big and bad, and the WWE always has a tendency to do this with superstars who come out to say, yeah, I'm big, I'm strong, whether it be a male or female superstar, and they go against a complete jobber. And it's nothing to say that, hey, look at me, I beat up somebody who can't defend themselves. And essentially that's what it was with Ray. So he deserved better, and honestly so did Bobby Lashley. So didn't love it, didn't love it.
No, and then, you know, they build up this huge, mysterious tag team partner for Roman, and you're going through all the garbage man and the janitor, and you're, you know, trying to make sure that, of course, that you get over on him. And, of course, as soon as they said you could wear a mask, that you knew that it was going to end up being a wrestler. That wasn't a surprise, especially since we already saw the person without a mask. So, obviously, it was just so that a wrestler could come in. But then you bring back Cedric Alexander, and he's jumping around and flying, and you think that they're going to get this little victory over, and that, you know, because they were cheated, because it wasn't who they thought it was. But then he does all that just to get kicked in the face, knocked out, and lose the match for Roman. And then, like, takes his mask off like he did something like, you lost, you could have left your mask on. Either way, I mean, if you're just going to put him in to lose, what was the point?
Now let's take it to Smackdown Live.
Because that's where the excitement happened.
This week, that's exactly where the action took place, at least as far as we were concerned. So again, you had, right out of the gate,
I mean, the fight, the same way Raw came hard last week, SmackDown came hard with the parking lot brawl between Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler. And I mean, they were fighting. I mean, blood was coming out of Kevin Owens' mouth. There was security out there. You bought that. They were connecting.
And you could legitimately do this.
Oh, he could legitimately do that with the blood coming out of his mouth.
Legitimate. Until the best in the world break it up.
Yeah, so that was great. That was a great bit. Send Kevin Owens home. He's pissed off. Everything is good. And then the return.
Boom. Pipe bomb. Let me tell you, Kevin Owens on the mic owned Shane McMahon. And I gotta tell you, if you listened to the reaction of the WWE Universe, right on point. He had his finger on the pulse of what exactly is going on. In my opinion, I really love the fact that Shane McMahon got called out on his crap, and it needed to happen.
Well, you know, the pipe bomb, I mean, trying to recreate the CM Punk moment is pretty brilliant. I mean, because to this day, you hear the CM Punk chants everywhere. Not coming from me, but you hear him everywhere. And, you know, then you have Kevin Owens, who I'm not a big fan of, but I think that them having him say what everybody is feeling was kind of WWE's way of saying, okay, universe, we are hearing you.
Exactly. Really enjoyed it. And then there was another segment.
Shelton Benjamin. And we've got 2 words for you.
Hated it!
We really just need you to stop. And we've spent enough time on that.
Moving on. So let's get to the main event of Smackdown Live. Again, dealing with her boy.
Yeah, no, I love Roman. I love him all day and night. I mean, not like, but you know what I mean? Like, I mean, a little like that. But no, so I love Roman, but there are so many other wrestlers that are not being utilized in. So to basically have the same main event, like, we get it. You want to beat up on him, but you have 2 different shows. So to just kind of see the same, it's one big story from the beginning of Raw to the end of SmackDown. It's all about Shane and Drew trying to get Roman, but it's so we've just become one big show now. I don't know. I don't understand why we couldn't come up with another main event.
There was one thing that was the saving grace of this main event was the stunner laid out by Kevin Owens to Shane McMahon.
To wrap it all up, bring it back around, and let us know that the focus will be changing a little bit, and we appreciate it, and it's good.
Oh, hell yeah! That's it. Thank you guys again for joining the conversation. A&B Convos Wrestling Edition. We'll see you down the road.
But stick around for a little bit longer. We have something else for you.
Oh, that's right.
All right, we have a little bit of a bonus feature for you. We have some more footage that we want to share with you. We actually recorded when I presented A with this Father's Day belt, because he is our champion and he's surely my champion, and I didn't want to just give it to him, so I arranged a little special presentation and it was recorded, so we're gonna share it with you now.
Stick around.
So as you guys know, I'm a champ, but so is a king. However, unfortunately, toy belts don't count. So I guess I'm the only champ now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not so fast there, buddy. Now they say that behind every good man is a good woman. But see, my man is not just good. He's great. Wait, that's Tony the Tiger. He's no, I think that's Linda. He's wait, that's somebody else. He's phenomenal. That's all it is. But whatever that is, he's above all of that. But I do agree that a real champ needs a real belt. So, my king, you want to come down here and get your belt?
What?
And you can't teach that. 5 wheel champions in the room. How you doing?